Hello everybody, this is Rosie in beautiful Kailua, Hawaii. We've had some rain the last few days and reporting on evening sun gazing experience December 18th, 2012. It's a few days until the big day, which will be the end of choice, not the end of the world, but the end of the world of choice, meaning the tetragrammaton will come down and be right on top of everybody. So we'll have to follow the law so the spirit can live. Okay. The perceptions that we had in our evening sun gazing experience were these. They were important. Okay, one, Ha-Shem, or the holy living God, lives inside uh, a very frozen singularity of light inside the center of the universe. And that's where the holy temple of light, the Yad He Vov He, resides. But not in the way that it resides as it reflects out into the galaxy. As it reflects out into the galaxy, it becomes different. Ha-Satan, or Satan, the adversary to Ha-Shem, lives inside the black hole in the center of the galaxy, of our galaxy. And that it's reflected as Yod He Vav He, 10 plus 5 plus 6 plus 5 equals 26, which is a Z. And then that brings us to an 8, which is an H, which is the temple of the holy and living God. However, in the center of the galaxy, in our galaxy, it's fire letters in the Yud He Vav He formula, and it resides as fire rather than light inside an eternal, long, extended, eternal dark night. It's the death everyone fears. And it is not the light that is in the center of the universe, which is where Ha-Shem resides. Again, Ha-Shem is like a frozen light that doesn't move because it's motionless and timeless. But it's not an eternal night in the center of the universe where Ha-Shem lives. It's like a single non-existent nanosecond, if I can use that term. It's non-existent time. A single non-existent point of light. Boom. A flash of light. So bright. Frozen, solid, because it doesn't move. But it's not this long, boring, dreaded death situation. And it's the progenitor, and it cannot ever be destroyed by the black hole in the center of the galaxy, no matter what. But what it can be brought to do, and what it is being brought to do by Ha-Satan in the center of the galaxy, is this. And this is what Cern is working on in all of this, and why so-called Luciferians and Satanists are working on all this, because it's necessary. Because as long as Ha-Satan tries to be God, then, or be like God and give back, with just wanting to give back, or give and take in equal measure, nothing can be done, because Ha-Satan is a reflection of God and is the receiver or the bride of Ha-Shem, as a woman is the bride of a man. All right, so a dark and light. How much do we have to explain here? So basically, the light is being loosened up by the darkness. It's being emulsified, melted, so it can move. Because if it's frozen too much, it cannot move. And then we can't have any experience of life, so to speak, or any kind of individuality. We've been frozen for eons in this bliss state, but a bit unaware. So to become more aware and have it be more pleasurable and have our individuality that we were made to have, this light needs to be emulsified, loosened up, rather like ice cream. It's more fun to eat ice cream than something frozen. so frozen you can't bite into it, like ice cube, you can't bite into it. Where ice cream is something you can enjoy more, if I can use that analogy. It's this column of light that's coming into the darkness of the galaxy, and that's what's happening as we go into 2013. That's what this is all about. It's going to now begin to be allowed in as we get to December 21st, in just a few days. So it's going to be good, but as the light comes in, there's a lot of things. The apocalypse means, in Greek, revelation. That's what it means. Revelation means to reveal the truth. This is who I am. This is what I am. This is what you are. This, rather than lies, truth. This is it. This is me. No lies. This is who I am. So this is what's coming in. And the light will shine light on everything, no matter how it looks or sounds, or no matter what. If it's bad, it'll look bad. If it's good, it'll look good. It'll be what it is. So that's what we have to look forward to, and it's going to be very good if you understand that it frees us from the fear of death, because the fear of death is nothing but the fear of that center of the galaxy where that temple of fire exists, and there's this long, eternal black night where there's a lot of time and not a lot of motion there either, but rather almost a frozen blackness. It's not as frozen as the light has been, but it's certainly been long and drawn out, and people have been trapped, and that's what's called Sheol in the Bible, which is a place that, the Jehovah's Witnesses understand, that where people have been waiting and not really been brought back to consciousness, but they're going to be brought back to consciousness now as the light comes in from the center of the universe. That's what's going to go on, because not only are we lining up with the center of the galaxy, we're also lining up with the center of the universe. You can't give back to God. Satan is